Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, Americans? Kevin Jackson here. Leftists love crazy. They pride themselves on insanity. Glad you guys are here because you are the most sane people on the planet. Listening to the Kevin Jackson Show, 844-551-8255 if you want to give me your thoughts. KJRadio.com if you want to write them. We love hearing from you. Leftists love crazy. They pride themselves on insanity. I have figured this out. See, I'm just observing here. In case you guys aren't aware, I do possess a superpower. That's right. Kevin Jackson is a superhero. And the superpower that I possess is called common sense. I know. And it is impervious to BS. It is impervious to leftism, progressivism, democratism. Insanity is what it's impervious to. It sees through the craziness of what these people think. I'm gifted with logic and reason. I'm just saying. I know it's impressive. You come on the radio and you're like that Kevin Jackson, that black feller, he's amazing. He says things like, if you're gonna take a journey of 1,000 miles, you probably should fly. People, ooh. I know. Hey, everybody can't be me. What can I say? I make fun of the mundane. You want to know why? Because what should be normal, regular thought, the things that we think as conservatives, let me put it this way. How can you demonize? Maybe this will put it in perspective. How can you demonize people who believe in God, for example, and it's something to do good? They believe in doing Christian acts, Judeo-Christian values, and they believe in, the golden rule, do unto others, and so on and so forth. And they are looking for ways to help you, legitimately help. They want to protect the unborn. Crazy people. How dare you? How dare you want to protect the unborn? You don't know when a child is a child. Oh, yeah, I do. It's the moment of conception. That doesn't mean anything. It's the trimesters that matter. Okay, well, fine. But you're mean. You mean people want to tell women what to do with their bodies. No, that's not it at all. I don't really care what a woman does with her body. With her body. The only thing I'm saying is she carries civilization. And once she decides to copulate with another, she then produces another body. It's really not that big of an argument. But they will look at you. I mean, these people want to wring your neck. I know this firsthand because I've been to these abortion rallies. And, stood up for the rights of children because I get them adopted. And I'm sitting there going, you people are wacky. They look at me like I'm crazy because I'm standing up for the rights of every single one of them that's out that I'm looking at. Every single one of them could have been the product of an abortion, and they don't get it. Look, I'm not moralizing about if a woman has one or doesn't have it. That's up to her. That is her choice. All I'm saying is you just have to understand what you're doing. Is that unreasonable? And I'm just using that as an example. Crazy. Whether it's immigration policy, whether it's Muslims coming to America policy, whether it's tax policy. Donald Trump is proving right now that tax policy, the way we see it, works. You decrease taxes, which means people get more of the money they've earned back. See, it would be different if you went and earned your money and they paid you in, say, burgers. And at the end of the day, they brought in a bunch of vagrants and they came in and they just started taking your burgers. And then you were left to take whatever burgers. It would be so different because, see, people don't remember life in the way it was in the past. Like when a blacksmith had to, make the metal, or a cobbler made the shoes. If a cobbler made shoes and at the end of the day, he made 3 pair of shoes and the government came in and took a pair that he was planning on selling and trading for something else, from the doctor or the veterinarian or whatever, he'd be mad. But they sneaky take it. You go out, they say, here's your amount you make per hour, and you get your check, and then suddenly you look at it and it's gone. Pieces of it are gone. You don't know where it went. You don't know who they gave the shoes to. We're going back to that analogy or that metaphor. So at the end of the day, it's like you get used to it. Okay, hey, they get their part. And then they just start getting more and more and more and more. And when somebody comes along and goes, look, this is insane. You go out and work and somebody takes 40% of what you do off the top, federal. By the time it's all said and done, you're lucky to take home a third of what you make. That's insanity. And he tries to rectify it, and they call him insane. He's crazy for trying to give people back the money they've earned. How dare he? Doesn't he know what we do with that money? Yes, he does. Yet another insane thing. I dare you to look at what the government's been. Forget, there's Social Security, which is your money, by the way. There's Medicare, which is your money, by the way. But there's also welfare stuff that has grown and grown and grown and grown and grown to the point where people are like, it's better to be on welfare than to be working. They do that. They take your money to take care of other people's negligence. So what, a guy's got a bunch of kids by a bunch of different women. It's not his fault. He's got his needs. He's got urges. So they take care of his kids while you can barely take care of yours, if you can at all. They want to give Obamacare to people that don't care about working, don't care about giving back to this economy, while you can't. You're worried to death about going to the doctor because you're concerned. I don't know if it'll cover the copay. I don't know about my deductibles. You're scared to death. That's what it was supposed to prevent. And it didn't. But they still look at you as, you want to repeal that? You must be crazy. That's how crazy the world is. But let me tell you why, folks. I said it at the beginning. Leftists love crazy. They pride themselves on insanity. If you understand that, you understand how they think, and you can predict them. Kid shoots up a school. Do you think they're going to look for a real solution? No, it is the gun's fault. When has that changed? I give you the gun. When has it changed? Every shooting. It doesn't matter who does it. It could be a Muslim shooting up a nightclub. It could be a Muslim shooting up a Christmas party. It doesn't matter. It is the gun's fault. If we only had not had that gun, these evil people wouldn't have acted at all. They wouldn't have had reason to. They wouldn't have picked up a truck. They wouldn't have, made a fertilizer bomb. No. More on this when we get back.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.